Our pick jumped up to pick. Oh, shoot. I guess I will just draft who I think they would have drafted based on mock drafts up to pick 5. Gooey Jefferson is looking like the easy pick for the Rockets. Congrats. Trailblazers. Let's see who they had here. Towns, Ortiz, and Wright. It's going to be Lee Towns. Looks pretty good. Ortiz and Wright. It's going to be Neil Wright the 4th. What do they have up there? Hornets. Ortiz is up here. Scott. Ortiz and Scott. One of those two, probably. Why are they mocked so high? There's Ortiz. Okay, interesting. He looks pretty terrible. They're gonna take Ortiz. I mean, I'm just going off the mock draft purely, and then it is us. Javon Dunleavy Jr., RJ Parks, Eugene McCormick, Wally Drew. Not a great passer, it sounds like. Pick 5 for a team that just won a championship is crazy, by the way. I would say like a really good backup 3-man. So I'm looking at Wally Drew as our most likely guy. Javon Dunleavy looks pretty good too. But I like Wally Drew. Two-way mid-range bully. There was also RJ Parks. Yeah, Wally Drew is going to be my guy out of Florida. That is the only pick. Hans Hoffman, we will not sign. Wally Drew will sign. The only reason I had this is to change the draft order up with the sim from the real life one. Rippy and Ratcliffe, I do want to see what they turn into. Floyd Badungo was pretty good when he played, actually. Plus, that's all that really matters. We're going to take him. $32 million a year for 5 years. I'm going to try 18.5 to start. We need a backup center. Mr. Robinson's still the best. But Joel Embiid is here. I actually think that would be a pretty good pickup. Yeah, we're going to bring Joel Embiid in. Progression. Okay. Gilbert or Elijah Arenas jumps 6. Suggs jumps 1. Wagner jumps 1. Everyone else stays the same. Champagne drops 2. That's good because Arenas is ready to go. It's going to be Bilal back at the 3. Rippy and Ratliff also both jump a little bit. And Wally Drew is there as well. Got a new coach. We're going to move Bilal to the 3 full-time. Arenas is going to be the backup 2, which I like. Devonsa, I mean, could Koulibaly just play the 4? No. Franz still can't. AJ definitely can't. Sar, Wagner, Devonsa, Trey Johnson, and Suggs. Trey Young, they want to bring. Champagne, I could. Drew. Just gonna be. The money is the issue, right? Maybe the Cavs would be interested in doing this. Like, do they have salary cap? Doesn't really look like it, but maybe with like Derek White. No. Merez Johnson could be intriguing. All right. Those are the two guys I wanted. I just don't see a world where I can get them right now. Could just sign someone. Tyler Smith is intriguing. I'm trying to think. I honestly think we might just ride it out. Or, like, maybe we trade Ratliff, Rippey, and Champagne just for a different kind of center. Like a Merez Johnson. Someone who could play Isaiah Jackson. Bagley. Moussa Diabate. Rebound the hell out of the ball. I am looking at Perez Johnson as maybe the best option. I don't really want Kareem Lopez. Get Javon Small. I think I'm going to do this. We're going to pick up Moussa Diabate and Javon Small for just a bunch of throw-in players. Rippy did show a little bit of progression, but we're not a rebuilding team. So what are the Mavericks like this year? They're buying, but they're 18 and 31. They're not buying. So we're going to trade Ratliff, Champagny, Rippy, and a second-round pick to go get Diabate and Javon Small, who if one of our point guards gets injured, that would be the idea, right? Just better depth on our bench. Pretty much what we do there. Franz for Denny, no. That is going to do it for the trade deadline. Day-to-day is going to fight through it. Are we going to have a 3-point contest player? I'm surprised. I kind of thought we would have some players in here. No one in the dunk contest either. All-star participants. We have none this year. That is interesting to me. Crazy. Okay. No All-Stars this year. That means AJ did not make the All-Star game. Even though I upped his shooting percentage. He is technically playing less minutes. Scoring less points. Loving what Sar is giving us. Arenas is looking great. George is really starting to struggle. We're going to give Embiid 8 minutes. Yeah, we'll give us more minutes. George is going to drop down to 12. He's really struggling. We need it. Kobe Sanders or Tay Kinney. James Harden. Paul George. Sam Merrill. Sniper. I would bring in James Harden. James Harden on the team. I'm going to bring in Paul George too. Why not? Love that. They're never going to play unless there's a field of injuries and we need like an X factor like a James Harden. But championships-wise, I would love to get James Harden a championship. Contract extensions. It is Jalen Suggs. 30 mil. We're not going to be able to send that to Jalen Suggs. This is probably his last season with us, unfortunately. Trae Young slightly hurt. We are still number 1 in the East, which is kind of surprising, actually. I don't feel like we're dominating that much. Like, we are dominating, right? But, wow, we are second in the whole league, which I do like. How is Embiid doing? Yeah, like, we can't play a guy like this, can we? He's averaging a lot of points. Let's see what Diabate can give us in his 8 minutes there. George is starting to improve. Arenas has just been so good. Sar goes down. Great timing. And B's just going to take his spot. Actually, he's probably going to be Diabate. At least he's going to start. Maybe Embiid plays a lot, but... How long until Sar is fully healed? Not risking a bigger injury here. Embiid out, Sar in. Yeah, this is unreal. This is what we want. Banchero wins MVP. Guy Jefferson, drafted #1, got MVP, or Rookie of the Year, 6th Man of the Year. Cooper Flag, Depoy, Most Improved Solomon, Clutch, D-Book, Hendricks. Sign him at the start of the year, gets Coach of the Year this year. No one All-NBA again. Sar, 3rd for Defense Player of the Year. Love that for us. And we do get the 1 seed as well. Everyone's fully healthy, it looks like. It is going to be Diabate getting the start. He has been absolutely dynamic. I don't want him to shoot very much. What is his shot tendency? 55. That's perfect. George struggled a little bit. Probably going to take a little bit less shots. Koulibaly, I'm loving what he's given us. Arenas, very good as well. I think I'm just going to give him a little bit more. Suggs, loving that. Trae Young, very good. Sar, very good. Trey Johnson, very good. Wagner, very good. And yeah, we're going to lower him just a little bit, 95. And we got the Bulls round 1. Bulls round 1. Caleb Wilson, didn't really pan out, but they got Keontae George as well. Up 3-0. Up 3-1. Win in 5. Orlando, again. Paulo, the MVP, Anthony Black, Jace Richardson, just a team around him. Very good players around him. Win game 1, lose game 2, lose game 3. Diabate has really struggled. He's getting benched. George, very good. Arenas, it's going to go down to 10. I'd like you to go up to 16. Koulibaly, Suggs, we can do that. 8 minutes to give out to the starters. Trae Young's been amazing. DeBonsa needs to play a lot more. Sar, so good. Everyone in the starting unit is playing so good. Except for Trae Johnson. And we lose again. Arenas, 8 minutes a night. And we're going to give DeBonsa 40. Down 3-1. Game of runs here. As we win that 4th quarter dominantly. We did see foul out from Suggs early. 17 minutes, 6 fouls. Okay. Trae Young is injured. He kind of just has to play anyways. .38 in the 1st quarter. 36 in the 2nd. And we're going to Game 7. Injured Trae Young drops 27. Alex Sarr is playing 41 minutes a night because there's not really another center here. I think I'm going to make George. That's fine. He's probably the guy. Let's see. 3-1 comeback for the Wizards. Is it in the cards? Do win the first quarter. Crush the second quarter. Third quarter's closer. This game is getting closer, but the Wizards dominate Game 7 to move on. Franz with 32. Sarr is playing 43 minutes a night. He had a triple-double. Absolute dog. Trae Young, very good game as well. Koulibaly, Trey Johnson, Suggs, and George. Detroit, again. Oh no. DeBonsa goes down with a broken leg. Done for the season. It's going to be Bilal, more than likely. I think a 9-man's the way to go. I'm going to throw Joel Embiid in the rotation. Probably like 8 minutes a night. Arenas. Probably 10 minutes, I guess. George has been so good. 20. Suggs, he's been okay. They're going to match at 22, actually. Trae Young has been so good. 36. Trey Johnson, 32. Franz, 36. Sarr has been playing damn near 40. He's going to keep playing 40. Bilal, 30. That gives me 24-24. Embiid does come in to play 8 minutes a night. We'll see how this goes. If we feel like Diabate needs to come in, then he will. Down goes Jalen Suggs. Embiid is done. We're going to Small and Diabate. Both going to play about 8 minutes a night. Arenas, we need you to play. 60 minutes a night. George, get up to 28. Trae Young has been so good. Trey Johnson. Koulibaly. 38, 38, 34. Actually, you know what? I kind of like him at 32. We're going to go 18 for Arenas. Need it. Small and Diabate in. We will see if we can somehow clutch this up with Suggs and DeBonsa down. Embiid came in and struggled. Yeah. Trae Young is fully healthy now. We are I mean, they can't have two guys, and we can't lose in the 90s. Javon Small went 0 for 4. That is going to do it for his series. We'll keep him at 8. We got 8 more minutes to give out. Trae Young is healthy. He's going to get 40. Franz is going to get 40. 36 to Trey Johnson. Going to an 8-man rotation. Diabate is in. As we lose again. Okay. Diabate. Arenas really struggled again. He's going down to 12. We got 6 minutes. I mean, in all reality, we need our big three to just play more. Diabate, good enough. I mean, do we play Harden? Probably not. Last season he was pretty bad. Drew. We are fatigued as fuck. We do win. Trey Johnson, Trae Young put on a good performance. Fouls were an issue again. Cade Cunningham has been dominating. Who's going to guard Trae Young? No Cade Cunningham. No Suggs. Got to be Bilal. That's basically all we care about. Basically all we care about. Put Bilal in their best player. Wizards are fighting. Do lose the first 2 quarters. Lose all 3 quarters. It's looking over for the Wizards. Can there be a hero's comeback here? Very unlikely.
Duran out there with Turner. Then it's Wendell Carter. Then it's Dosunmu. That's the group for Detroit right now. Johnson over to help. Here's Duran. Got it to go off the glass. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Pistons.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And also, guys, the tenacity they've shown on the defensive end has been something else. You look at how many blocks they've tallied thus far.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Now, here's Johnson. Goes up on the wing. That one dropped.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Relentless.
I mean, I'd just rather a guy who's
in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Well, we've got a moment here. Let's present our player of the game, Cade Cunningham.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
They're going to be the Eastern Conference champions because of the work he's done tonight. And you know what? If he manages to stay this hot in the finals, he's going to have his hands on that trophy in no time. Now, here is George. Shot clock at 6. Here's Johnson. No problem with the wide-open J.
And just not much more you can say, guys. It's the end of the line for one team and a hard-fought, well-deserved trip to the NBA Finals for Detroit.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tips for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, when everything started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
And their place in the NBA Finals is secure with what will be a resounding victory for them here in Game 6.
Yeah, they'll be very happy to have avoided a Game 7 and all the drama that would have come with it. With this win, they'll have just a little more rest and a little more energy heading into the championship series, and that could be huge for this team.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Cade Cunningham.
Boy, it's not just the scoring he gave them, it was the efficiency with which he did it.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Now Carter. Carter with a screen on Coulibaly.
Well, you see when a big man commits to his shot, Wendell Carter Jr.
Tough way to go out.
Job drawing contact.
That free throw missing. Good on the second free throw.
And guys, what you have to love about Wendell Carter Jr.
Alright,
is his
so we tried losing Game 7 to the Pistons.
He understands he's got to be a true modern big man, and he puts in the work.
Washington calls timeout. They're behind by 18. What's your take, guys?
Some call them wins and lessons. Coach not wasting any time making his point.
Well, maybe not his time, but this game is certainly finished. Let's get it over with.
Huge James
Down
Harden.
the three.
This is retirement buck yet.
And so they foul intentionally.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
That's good from 4.
That was a win.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Carter against George. Cleared away by Turner.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Well, missed opportunities, and they
Up
can
on-
certainly add
that
up.
is
You
going to be
cannot
year
afford to take
4.
that kind of shot.
No
And
championship
so
for
the
us.
Detroit Pistons win the series and will move on.
And this is an incredible accomplishment. You think about all of the preparation that went into this.
Congrats
It
to
starts
Curry.
in the offseason. They
Well
carried
done.
it through to this moment right here, and it is beautiful to watch.
And
K dropped 35, man. There's a few too many fouls. Franz always in foul trouble. Sean George with 3 fouls. We lose. Pistons Thunder. I would love to see the Pistons get one. But yeah, Keyshawn George really fell off there. Pistons win. Game 1. Thunder respond with 2 wins. 2-2. 3-2 Thunder. Thunder do win. Fair enough. Shea. Too good. So they win.